In this video, we'll be looking at an aptitude problem. Miss Sharmila had a certain number of cookies. She could share them equally amongst 3, 8 and 54 children. If she had more than 360 but fewer than 700 cookies, what was the least number of cookies she had? Okay, so this problem is not a conceptual problem, but it just involves some logical thinking. So Sharmila has a certain number of cookies within the range of 360 to 700 because the problem states that it is more than 360 but fewer than 700. Now this number, let's have it as x. Let's have x as the number of sweets. Now this number has to be divisible by 3, 8 and 54. 3, 8 and 54. So these must be the factors of x. Now the question states that we have to find the least number of cookies which she has. So the keyword over here will be the least number because most number is easy to find. Okay, so now we know that x has to be divisible by all the three of these numbers. So it's logical for us to take 54 into 8 into 3 because this will give a certain multiple, and this multiple will obviously be divisible by 54, 8 and 3. So that's what we want. It has to be divisible by all three of these factors. But she needs least number. So least number means we have to see whether this number statement will give the least number. Now if you notice, we have 3 over here. 3 is not a factor of 8, but 3 is a factor of 54. Now our aim in this problem is to try to eliminate any of these factors because we need this number as small as possible. So we find out that 3 is it's a factor of 54. That means 54 can be divided by 3 with no difficulty. There won't be any remainder. So we can take away this 3 because if this number x is a multiple of 54, then it's already a multiple of 3. Since 54 is a multiple of 3. So the answer, now let's look at 8. 8 is not a factor of 54, so 8 will stay, 54 will stay. So the number of sweets will be, the least number of sweets will be 54 into 8, and this will give 432. So the least number of sweets is 432 sweets.